okay. Some of my fans would, or subscribers would, disagree with what I'm about to say, but I'm gonna be clear what I'm thinking, and this is my opinion, and so on and so forth. The Greg Cipes thing, being fired for the whole the Beast Boy situation. He was clear saying that he was fired for Valentine's Day for being the voice of Beast Boy, which doesn't make sense because within this set schedule after Valentine's Day, he was still voicing Beast Boy, saying that he just finished voicing Beast Boy Teen Titans Go season 10, and that was like July, which you get the problem, right? Valentine's Day was February, and July is later. That's the thing, right? Oh yeah, and also Warner Brothers also said that they even suggested him to be a voice for another character in the show, which means he wasn't fired. He was also offered another voice, and they also said it's because his performance wasn't as good as before, which would make sense if he has that illness. So it'd be less, obviously. And of course, if they did have a real good reason to fire him, it would be the fact that Greg Cipes was selling the spiritual crystals to little kids by using the Beast Boys character, the character that Warner Brothers owns. He used the character. Of course, he owns his voice, obviously, but if you use that voice that you used for that character, Warner Brothers could have a legal precedent to sue you because you do not own that character. You own the voice of yourself. But if you use that voice pretending to be that character, you're not in the right. So, that's a problem. And Greg Cipes also was a lot of political issues for people that would disagree with him politically. He's very open with all his political views. Even if you disagree or agree with him, being very open, your political views is a risk no matter what. So yeah, that's my stance on it. And the Michael J. Fox thing, he lost a lot of jobs because of that same situation. Same illness and everything, so that's a pretty big problem for that thing. They definitely need to make a legit cure for it, a complete cure that's proven to work 100% of the time, kind of thing. And I'm pretty sure the cure would be expensive, but that's the downfall of that. But of course, my whole point was that whole Beast Boy situation with Greg Cipes is not black and white. There is some gray area that someone could be right and someone could be wrong, and they can be both right and wrong at the same time. So there are issues to be dealt with, but we don't have the right information, enough information to know who's right and who's wrong. We just are assuming and believing the information that's being controlled by articles and stuff like that. And articles obviously want to do like clickbait stuff and all that stuff. They're trying to get you to talk about it. So they do something extremely positive for an article that might be a little negative, or do something very negative with an article that has some gray area, just so people can talk about it, share the article, have more people read it, stuff like that. So don't 100% believe in everything you read on the internet. And obviously, don't 100% trust what I'm saying. And don't 100% trust everyone, like Tybone Skyberg, Harsh Critic, and stuff like that. But okay.